dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will take the first swing of the game. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for a man, it's Russell. Trying to set up the screen inside the 35. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. 9th play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Clemson's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They're going to run it. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Russell. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Secures it at the 30. The coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fires to the big fella. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Bringing the heat. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Here's the pressure. Finding open areas. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Wow, and another broken tackle. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After run, now throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Russell. Right down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field.
Man, that is going to haunt this quarterback. He had his receiver running a deep route. He was open, and the QB overthrew him. Man, that sucks.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. Running back searching for a hole. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback keeper. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Gets it to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Finding an escape route. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He'll pitch it. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense had the absolute perfect play against that naked bootleg that time, bringing the corner blitz. He got back so quickly, was right in the QB's face, and he barely had enough time to even get his head around after the fake. Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the air, it's Denson. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down and run. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Denson. Got him downfield. Out across the 45, and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Hurley.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Just keep swinging it. Release to the back. It's on target and complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Under fire. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Back to throw, it's Russell. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Horned Frogs will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
You have to imagine the game plan in the 2nd half. being down. I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
These read option plays are very hard to stop because you got to have enough guys in the box to play that immediate run, but also always be ready for that quarterback to take the ball and scoot out wide.
And when the quarterback operates this like a magician, it makes it even tougher.
Yeah, when he can see it, read it, and just flat.
Oh, he's got some space. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Clemson jumps to the line.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the boys of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Michigan State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, they're after him. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got a little space.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Back to throw, it's Denson. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. And the third down pass is incomplete. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Hill. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The give to the tailback. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Horned Frogs with the 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense changing the play. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Russell. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, TCU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's a phenomenal effort on 3rd down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You got to love that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Oh, what a cut! He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Give to the single back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in the rhythm.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Never a doubt. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. Rushes on him. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Russell. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, how great is it to see most athletic position on the field, doing work, showing he could be a running back, showing he could be a wide receiver. I mean, what else can a defensive lineman do? What an athlete.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Fires to the tight end. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. He'll pull it down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Russell. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Now on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Off-play action on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tied game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll run the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. He might want another play. Snap to the back. Creates a little space. There he goes. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Use the play fake. Now the throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Horned Frogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Russell. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws out the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Clemson will send the punt team out. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Touch pass on the run. He breaks a tackle.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Goes to the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll ride his man on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. And now it'll take a touchdown touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Dropping back, it's Denson. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Makes the catch. It's Allen. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Deep into the 4th quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs enter the final minute of play, trying to run out the clock. The give from the gun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.